You with the one and only boxing guru for this episode of Under the Microscope. We're going to focus in on Bud Crawford versus Shawn Showtime Porter. Man, this fight definitely got to happen in 2021. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is a major fight. Shawn and Bud can say forget Earl right now. They don't need him. Both of these fighters are worthy of pay-per-view. I pay for it. I wouldn't try to steal it or stream it or whatever. I pay for it. I gladly pay for this because it's too much at stake for these boys' career. Because, like I said, this is a pivotal fight, and they can create their own legacy by fighting each other. Real fight, real. You know, Earl done had his moment with Shawn. Now it's Bud to crack his moment. Bud doing good numbers lately on ESPN, you know, 2 million for his last fight against Cal Brooks. So, you know, on pay-per-view they'll do a lot of sales just on the premise that they can fight, the winner can fight Earl Spence. So that's within itself a major fight because they know whoever wins that fight will become a more viable star where they can create more fan base, more revenue for themselves, and bring more entertainment to the sport of boxing. Because Shawn Porter would definitely be a legitimate opponent on Bud's resume because Bud's resume is still suspect to the boxing guru. I don't know about y'all fight fans, but to me it's still suspect. He definitely needs Shawn Porter to be able to cash out against Earl or Manny Pacquiao. Plus, Bud and Shawn can create their own legacies. They don't need them boys. I know they want it for big money fights, but sometimes, you know, you just got to stay in your own lane. Sometimes you got to fight the tough fights. You know, the boxing guys is not that friendly to you, so you got to get it the hard way. You got to get in that square circle. Knock each opponent off that they keep putting in front of you and letting your money build up. You got to invest smartly because some fighters gonna make more money than you. That's how life goes. Some people gonna have more money than you. That's how life goes in this world. But it's all about what you do with yours. You know, so that's very important. So definitely this fight is pay-per-view worthy. Bob Arum ain't gotta sit back and say, oh, Bud don't do this, or Shawn ain't worth nothing but $1 million or $2 million. Just give them that flat $2 million and let put them on pay-per-view, and then they can make the money up that way. Because, like I said, the fight fans, in my opinion, will pay for it. Because especially if Earl Spence be in attendance, or say, I definitely want the winner, you know, because you know he gonna get that belt against Ugas or whoever, however he gonna get it. So he definitely got to set it up. So Bud and Shawn definitely got to set this fight up and make it happen in 2021. In my opinion, it will be a good fight. I'm rooting for Shawn Porter like always, him and Kenny Porter. They definitely need the right game plan if they want to be successful, because I believe Shawn Porter's rhythm and style is second to none. Like I told y'all when he fought Earl Spence, if they would have had me in the corner or just come to their gym like Kenny said they would, it would have been the difference, because I know what Shawn needs to be victorious against these welterweight so-called kings or the top echelon of the welterweight division, because they rhythm cannot deal with Shawn. Shawn just got to realize when to turn it on and when to turn it off. When to go from the bull, then make them become the bull, then he plays the matador. When Shawn realized that, he will be victorious. He definitely will win fights against these guys, because these guys cannot maneuver like Shawn Porter. They can't stop and go on the dime. Bud has a better, agility to do that. But if Shawn get real close in his chest, I think that would be the difference in the fight. Just like Mean Green was having his moments when he was getting close to Bud. Shawn was smother Bud and working. So that would be the key, in my opinion, why Shawn should win the fight if they come with the right game plan. That's all it takes, is the right game plan in boxing. Because if you don't have the right game plan, that's the difference between winning and losing a fight. So this is very critical for Shawn Porter and Kenny Porter, because, you know, the time is ticking. We got to get this one right. This is a major opportunity to sneak through the back doors because we came up short against Thurman. We came up short against Earl and Carl Brooks. So this is the one we gotta cash in. And it's definitely a winnable fight, especially if you listen to the Boxing Guru. Because like I said, I will give detailed breakdowns how Shawn Porter will disarm and beat Bud Crawford. These are the words of the one and only for this episode of Under the Microscope. Bud versus Shawn Porter is pay-per-view worthy. I will pay for it.